Hey guys, just continuing this series now on smart money moves for retirees. As always, this is not personal financial, tax, or investment advice. It's just for education only. So today I want to talk about Roth conversions. This can often be a smart money move if you're someone who is considering retiring in the next 5 to 10 years. Now, I'm going to give you 5 things you should be thinking about when you assess, do I need to be thinking about a Roth conversion? This is going to be general in nature. As always, there are nuances and specifics, but hopefully these 5 categories will help you think through when this might make sense. So first of all, what is a Roth conversion? That's simply someone who has a large amount of money in a pre-tax account that could either be a traditional IRA or a 401k, and you convert that money to Roth dollars, meaning you pay the taxes up front so that the growth and then the distribution later is going to be tax-free. Now, when would you want to do this? Here are the 5 categories. First, what is your tax bracket now, and what is your tax bracket likely to be when you retire or you distribute the money? Now, to some degree, we don't know exactly what your tax bracket will be later, but if you're someone that says, I want to live a fairly simple retirement, and I'm really not going to live on very much money, you may think that a Roth conversion may not make as much sense. The second thing you may want to think about is, what is your relative balance in your pre-tax or accounts, whether that's IRA or 401k? If you have something like multi-millions, this is something that you really need to be thinking about because of required minimum distributions. If you're watching this and you're thinking, I'm going to retire in the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to have to take your money out by age 73, and in some people it will be age 75. But the point is, you're going to have to take the money out. The government will require it. So if you have a large pre-tax balance that is continuing to grow, meaning you're living on less than what the amount is going to generate for portfolio income, you're going to have to take out a large sum when that maybe doubles over the next 10 or 15 years. So that's something to consider. Number 3, what is your marital status, and or if you're married, what is the difference between you and your spouse? If you have a much younger spouse, you need to be thinking about converting not just for your lifetime, but for them. There's something called the widow's tax. It's not really a tax, it's just a phrase. And it means that when you are single, you are subject to higher tax brackets than when you are married. So you may want to think about this money being left behind for a spouse. Conversion could make sense. Number 4, what is the time frame for retirement? If you are wanting to retire early, meaning late 50s or even early 60s, you often don't have other income sources that are going to preclude doing large conversions. So that would be something that you'd want to consider. And lastly, legacy. What is the status financially of your children? If they're high earners, they only have 10 years to take out your pre-tax accounts. That can really hurt for taxes. Hopefully these 5 things give you something to think about, and I'll see you next time.